All right, guys, welcome to another absolute banger for you. Now, five toxic traits for becoming successful. And the reason I'm covering toxic traits is because a lot of these, well, all of them, people will see as negative. They will have these negative connotations. Oh, you shouldn't be like this, you shouldn't be like that. But the reality is that we need to do the work. And obviously, there will be sacrifice, and we need to become someone worthy of that success. And when you study the most hyper successful people, they embody all of these. Okay. From the people right at the top, Elon Musk, all of these guys, Jeff Bezos, even just guys who are, I say just, like guys I've spoken to doing millions of dollars a year, all embody these toxic traits. Now, I don't see these as toxic. However, society probably does. Now, success comes to those who become success conscious. Okay. Now, try to say that after 5 pints. Now, you need to be wary of success, and it's not just about the goals that you have, but it's about the traits that you embody. Okay. Anyone can set a goal of wanting to make 10 million in 2 years' time, but you need to actually embody the traits that are going to get you there. Okay. And these are the five ones that are going to make the most progress for you. First of all, ambition. A lot of people say, "Oh, you don't aim that high. Be happy with what you have." And this "be happy with what you have," people get very skewed. People think that just because I'm ambitious, just because I want to earn X amount or transform X amount of lives or do these like huge things that I have in my goals, people see that as not being grateful for what I have now. I'm so grateful. I wake up every morning and I write out five things I'm grateful for that day. I love my life as it is, but that doesn't mean that I don't want more. Okay? It's a beautiful thing to be riddled with ambition. We only have one life, and why not live the best one? Like, I'm 26, and I'm starting to think, shit, shit, I'm 26. Now, I know that is young, but there's a lot that I need to do. Okay? And there's a lot that I want to do. So, making sure that this life, whatever happens after I die, whatever happens, I make the most of this one. Okay. I want it to be a movie that everyone wants to go watch. Okay. Like traveling the world, taking risks, helping people, doing cool shit. Like if my life was a movie, I want people to show up. It's like the Wolf of Wall Street. Why do you think that movie's so successful? It's because he lived to some extent the life that everyone wants to live. The yachts, the jets, the money, the freedom. Okay. Let's put the drugs to one side. We don't want to be blowing coke in a hooker's ass, but that's not our ambition, okay? And like I say, ambition has this negative connotation, and it's all about like, oh yeah, I want to fly private, or I want to have this big villa on the Palm in Dubai, or all of this. And ambition isn't just about that stuff. Ambition is about changing the world, creating generational wealth. So I know that my niece and nephew, they're supported. Okay. It's providing opportunities. If I grow a business that does millions, I'm going to employ a lot of people. I'm going to help them out. If I do these YouTube videos and if I want to be like, I want 10 million subscribers by X date, then I want to do that by inspiring those people. Okay. There's no point in aiming low. There's no point thinking, oh, well, it'd be nice if I just got 2K a month. Like you need to be aiming so much higher than what you currently think. So that's ambition. Impatience. Now you need to have some urgency. Like I said, I'm 26. I need to start making some big moves soon. Okay. Stop waiting on the sidelines, waiting for success to come your way. Now, when I first started my agency back in 2018, this is exactly what I did. I saw the piece of paper from HMRC, or yeah, from HMRC. Oh, you've got a limited company. You're the director. I was like, oh, brilliant. Now I'm going to be successful. Now it's going to come my way. And it didn't because I was just waiting on the sidelines for like a year and a half, waiting for that success. It's like, oh, well, why isn't this happening? The reason was because I wasn't taking action fast enough. I wasn't getting that feedback that you get from taking that action and then making those mistakes. If I can spend this year, 2024, making as many mistakes and learning from them as possible, then that's a good year to have, because in those mistakes, those lessons will benefit me for the next 10 years and they will exponentially increase my growth. Okay. So, whatever you're thinking of doing, whether it's your offer, your content, your podcast, you need to make it happen today. You need to get your life in order today. There's no point thinking, I'll wait till Monday. Or it's like, I'll do a bit more research and then I'll do it. Or I'll just wait until money's a bit better, then I'll do it. It's like, no, you need to fucking start today. You need to have that impatience of like, this needs to be happening much fucking faster than it's happening right now. Okay? So tomorrow, wake up at 4 a.m. and show yourself what you're made of. Show yourself that you're about this life, okay? Get an extra 3 hours work in before anyone else, because that is such a win that sets you up for the rest of the day, okay? I'm such a big advocate for that. And leading on from that, when I get 3 hours done at least of work before everyone else wakes up, I feel amazing. I feel like the man. I feel like, yeah, sorry, not half. I'm working way harder than everyone else. Okay. And I say this in a semi joking way. All right. And you need this. Like, there was this study, like the hyper successful people, they all have this superiority complex. They all think that they're destined, that they believe that they're meant for more. And you need to have this. You can't just say, yeah, things are all right. You need to have this, like, no, I'm the fucking man and I deserve from my actions to be where I want to go. Okay. Like Mike Tyson would go for his 3 a.m. runs just because he knew everyone was still asleep. He could have done the runs later in the day, but he did it because he wanted that superiority complex of like, I'm fucking working, I'm running while everyone else is just laid in bed. Okay. And waking up early is the best way to do this that I've found. If you're working harder, if I'm putting in an extra 3 hours a day compared to everyone else, that's 21 hours a week. That's like 3 working days extra I'm getting a week compared to everyone else just by waking up early. All right. Do this for a week and tell me how fucking good it feels to get ahead, to build that superiority complex, to know that you're working harder than anyone else around you. The ability to sacrifice booze, lazy Sundays, nights out, days off, like this, you have to sacrifice all of this stuff. There's no room for this in the places that you want to go and the person that you want to become. There's no room for this. You can have balance or you can have success. Okay. The way I see it is that it's going to piss people off. When people are always nagging, oh, but you never come to the pub anymore, or you don't need to be working that hard. It's like, yeah, because we don't want the same shit. It's like, yeah, you can go to and I don't like say, oh, go to the pub with your mates, you're a fucking waste of time. I don't say that shit. I don't think that, because it's like, no, we're just on different trajectories. I'm aiming for this thing, you're aiming for this thing. That's all it is. But the thing that I'm aiming for, I've got to sacrifice. Like, I need to make these decisions that I might not like. I might think, oh, maybe it would be nice to go to the pub and just let loose. It's like there's no room for that where I'm going. Okay, there will be late nights. There's going to be early mornings. You will miss out on what other people are doing, like the nights out, the trips, all of this stuff. But just remember that the path that you're on is going to be fruitful. It is going to reward you. Okay, as long as you focus on doing the work and the long-term goals instead of the instant gratification, you're going to get ahead. Like, it's simple, and it's the people that can't sacrifice their vices, their bad habits. They're the people that get this immense frustration because they want the long-term goals, but they can't give up what they need to give up. And that just creates an inner turmoil, which is just going to fuck you up. All right. And number 5 is stubbornness. I know I've got a lot of stubbornness. Okay. And I blend it pretty well with the ability to listen. I know if something works and people are telling me that I'm working too hard, or I should have a rest day, or that you don't need to be waking up that early, like, I don't listen because I know this is working for me. Okay. Now, this is a very interesting thing. People will try to bring you down. Okay. Now, they do this. I'm not saying everyone does this, but there's a very small percentage of people that do this. They either do this consciously or subconsciously. And the reason that they do this is they want to keep you in that in that version of you that they have most control over. Okay. And if you're going in one direction, you're getting more money, more freedom, like you're getting your life together, they want to bring you back to that level where you're not in control. And I've had this with people that I used to be close with. They would treat me as the old me. They would say, "Oh, you're just fucking about. You're not doing anything." Like they would try bring me back down to that negative state, and you just cannot let them do this. Okay, I know that all I need to do is show up on a daily basis as my best self and serve others, and no one can tell me otherwise. If I'm waking up early, I'm getting the work done. I'm inspiring others to do the work. I'm sharing the stuff that I'm learning, like on my YouTube, on my Instagram. Then that's it. People can't tell me, oh, you shouldn't be doing that many videos, or you don't need to post all of this. It's like, no, I get messages daily from people saying that I'm helping them, I'm inspiring them. So there's no reason for me to give this up. And there is this caveat where, yeah, stubbornness, you're not always going to be right. Okay. You can't listen to every single person's thought and opinion. Okay. If I did, I'd just be all over the place because everyone has different opinions. Everyone has different thoughts. The only people that you need to take their advice on board with is people that are in the situation that you want to be in or have been through the path that you're currently walking. Those are the people that you need to let go of the stubbornness and listen and take action on as well. Like I said, there's people in my DMs saying I'm helping them, but there's also guys in my DMs who have been messaging me for months and I give them advice and they don't fucking listen. Then 3 months later, they'll message me about the same problem that they're having, just completely ignoring the advice, the help that I give them. So if someone's ahead of you, take their advice and just use it. Okay. Let go of your ego, just use it. Okay. So those are the 5 toxic traits that you need to be successful. I hope you have a bit of an idea of why these are important: the ability to sacrifice, stubbornness, superiority complex, impatience, and ambition. I hope you like this one. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're feeling blessed and grateful, and I'll see you tomorrow.